Shalom and give all praises and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Shah, B'Shem Ruach Give honors to the apostles of GMS, shalom to the faithful man that's doing this work continually. Lord willing, I want to speak on one of my favorite topics, is talking about speaking on the victory that we're going to have. And first and foremost, at the start of it, before I get the scriptures I plan to get, alright, we're going to get a victory over our enemies because, as you can see, is clearly, let me see, as you can see, us so-called Black Latinos, Native Americans, so like, we are through pretty fucking much, man. But our enemies have completely destroyed us. And what the I'm about to say, man, I'm about to be mad because this damn Bible church thing gets my nerves sometimes, man. But anyways, we have been completely destroyed by our enemies, and we're gonna get payback. Alright, the Lord gonna give us the neck of our enemies, and we're gonna prevail against them. But it's always like, just like in the old times, King David, Joshua, Caleb, all these different men that had the victory over their enemies. The Lord did it all through the Spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Shah, not through their own power and might. It was all through the Spirit. And the Lord gonna do that same thing again, because we are the lowest that we have ever fucking been. Alright, so we're gonna literally need a miracle. This is Revelations 12 and 11. They overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. They loved not their lives unto the death. Alright, so we're gonna overcome. Alright. Now, I swear there was another one. Revelation 15 and 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, so thermonuclear missiles destroying America, and them that have gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God. So, yeah, we're going to overcome these devils first by just the word and the testimony. But then eventually the Lord gonna give us, right now we got the spiritual sword, which is this word, but He gonna give us a physical sword, double-edged sword. Yeah, and they sung the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works, Lord God Almighty, just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints." You know what I mean? And that's one of the most beautiful sights that I always imagine, is just rejoicing and singing and dancing over our enemies, over the destruction of our enemies. That's something I cannot fucking wait for. Alright? Because you look at it, the first Exodus, when the Lord delivered us, what did they do? As soon as, the Egyptians got drowned, Miriam, she started off, singing, and, led the real praise break, Jake be having the praise breaks and shit, You see what they was singing, and then, rejoicing over the destruction of our enemies. We're gonna do the same thing. Alright, now, let me get so now I did all that. Now I forgot what scripture I was gonna get in the first place. Oh yeah. This is one of my favorite scriptures. This is a really good chapter. Psalm 68. Now I'm gonna start at 21. But God shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such as one that as goeth on and the hairy scalp of such a one as goeth on still in his trespasses. And that's Esau Edom. This nigga, he still goes on the trespasses. He don't hide, like the scripture says, he don't hide it not, he don't forsake his sins. his old sins, in the ancient world, he was a complete devil. Amalek, he was our enemies from the beginning. When we left Egypt, he tried to cut us off and destroy us, and he's always been there, just trying to destroy us. Ammon or Hammond, whatever the fuck his name was in the Book of Esther, trying to destroy us. All right, different Greeks after Alexander the Great died. All these different Herod and just all these. This is devil. All right, and he still got that ancient hatred. He still hate us, and he will show his horns again. And it's gonna be a time worse than fucking slavery, because we already know slavery was bad and gruesome, and there's still information coming out on the gruesome shit that they used to do. And Lord only knows how much more they gonna find. But when that shit hits the fan, these people gonna be fucking even worse. They just gonna go all out. They gonna show their horns. Once again, it says, the Lord said, I will bring again from Bashan. I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea. So it's gonna be a second Exodus, a second Exodus. The Lord deliver us, because this is the new Egypt, all right. And the Lord's gonna deliver us, in a similar way. But this time, instead of the whole Israel, it's gonna be just the 1/3 of Israel, all right. Instead of the Lord bringing us through the water, He's gonna bring us through the fire, the missiles, all right. And it's a spirit too, because I was at the gym earlier before the Sabbath came in. Dudes are talking about, because I know there's one guy, he's a little young kid, he about to go to the Navy or whatever. We were talking about, you just go to the war, you go over there, war starts and shit. And they be like, Russia and all these people, they won't use nukes because just 2 nukes will pollute the whole earth. Man, look, hey, the Lord is going to put a hook on these people's jaws. To the point where these people ain't gonna give a fuck. The Lord is gonna put the spirit on these people, these different nations, to push these buttons. So we're gonna need deliverance. So while the missiles is being shot, the Lord is gonna, scarcely save us. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna die. The elect is gonna be saved. The 1/3 is gonna be saved, and the elite of the heathen is gonna be saved, so they can be our slaves. All right, but it says that thy foot may be dipped in the blood of thine enemies, and the tongue of thy dogs in the same. Alright, it says that I have seen, that's pretty much the point right there. You know what I mean? When we go down to 26, it says, Bless ye Yahweh, God in the congregations, even the Lord from the fountain of Israel says, There is little Benjamin with the ruler, and the princes of Judah in the council, the princes of Zebulun and the princes of Naphtali. Thy God hath commanded thy strengthen, O God, that which thou hast wrought for us. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of the bulls, with the calves of the people. To everyone submit himself with pieces of silver. Scatter thou the people that delight in war. Alright. Let me see. But yeah, man, we're gonna rejoice over our enemies, man. Let me see. That's pretty much it in that one. But we get Psalms 20. And 8 says, they are brought down and fallen, but we are risen and stand upright. Yeah, and our head is gonna be lifted up above these goddamn Edomites. All these little raggedy ass heathens, man. We're gonna come on top. We're gonna get the victory. Alright, they're gonna be defeated, and we're gonna win. Because we are winners, you know what I mean? We've been losing for so fucking long, but this is the last time. Alright? And the Lord will, hey, we gonna bring these motherfuckers down and we gonna crush them, hey, with the spirit power of Yahweh B'Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai is the great deliverer. Even though Yahweh's gonna send Yahweh Shai and the angels, and he's gonna crush the oppressor, just like the scripture says. Let me see. And the beautiful thing is, the Lord is gonna give us the upgrade so that we can be partakers in that. This is Psalm 72. It says this is a song for Solomon. You know, Yahweh Shai is Solomon. If you can receive it, but this is Psalm 72, and let me see. I think it's where that? God damn it. Yeah, 4 says, he shall judge the poor of the people, he shall save the children of the needy, and shall break in pieces the oppression. And that's what we need, that's what we want, that's what we need, that's what we desperately need, for the oppressor to be destroyed. Alright, and that will happen, alright? But anyways, hopefully with that, this is edifying God, praise and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shabbos from Haggadah. Go out to the brothers of GMS, shalom to the brothers in this race, that I'm going to say shalom.